Hello and welcome to that one day of the year when, while everyone else is building up how great pi is, I am here to tear it down because you deserve the truth. Forget about the part where pi isn't even the correct circle constant. This pi day, I'm mad about how people worship pi for being infinite, for going on forever. First of all, pi is not infinite. It is more than 3, but, less than 4. There are cultures where 3 is the biggest number, so I don't want to be insensitive, but trust me on this. 4 is not infinite, and neither is pi. I know it's not about its magnitude, it's about all those digits, infinite digits, going on forever. But first of all, it doesn't go anywhere. It just is. There's no time element. If you had a number line, pi would be exactly 1 point on that number line, sitting perfectly still right now. It's not going to start wandering off on an infinite journey that takes forever, or even on a finite journey that takes forever, or an infinite journey that takes finite time. Pi is a number, not a process. Secondly, so it's got infinite digits. So what? 1/3 has infinite digits. There's exactly as many digits in 1/3 as in pi, as in 99.999, I'm repeating. Oh, and that's also as many digits as in numbers like, say, 5. I know, big number. It's even more than 4, so it's practically like double infinity, which it actually kind of is because in decimal notation there's secretly infinite zeros in all of these places. Zeros going out to forever. Ooh, so mysterious. And then zeros going the other way too, which is actually not any more zeros than if they only went one way. No, pi is not especially infinite in any way. It's more like in-between-finite. There's an infinite number of rational numbers. For any 2 fractions, you can find another fraction that's between them again and again and again. There's never any fractions that are right next to each other on the number line. But despite that there's an infinite amount of rational numbers, pi isn't one of them. Take any rational number and you can find an infinite number of rational numbers that are closer to pi on either side, but pi is between all of them in one of the gaps. It isn't infinite, it's in-between-finite. But so what? You think that's special, as if there's just one hole in the rational number line exactly where pi is, and once you plug that in with this super special number, you're good to go? Maybe a few more for e and tau and square root 2? No! Super nope! The in-between-finiteness of pi, its irrationality, is an incredibly unspecial property. Turns out most real numbers are irrational. It's the nicely packaged rational numbers that are weird. In fact, if you threw a dart and picked a random number off the number line, the chance of getting a rational number is exactly 0. I'll get into kinds of infinity some other time, but suffice to say, the number of rational numbers, like the number of digits in pi, is the small and unimpressive countable infinity, while the number of irrational numbers is so much bigger than countable infinity that when you compare the two, countable infinity looks like 0. So I don't know why anyone would make a fuss about the grand infinities and forevers of a boring little number like pi. And, of course, those are just the first couple kinds of infinities in an infinite number of infinities, and they're correspondingly more in-between-finiter numbers, like the infinitesimals. So don't let pi impress you by being a member of an uncountably infinite set of in-between-finite numbers, either. The only thing even a little weird about pi is that you do get an irrational number by taking such a simple ratio of such a simple geometric object. Surely that never happens with other simple ratios of other simple geometric objects. Oh wait, they're in everything! What are the chances? No, let's pretend math equals arithmetic and then get all surprised and amazed when the moment you leave arithmetic you get a non-arithmetic number, as if it were some odd, unpredictable phenomenon. That way, by the time you get to calculus, you won't have any idea what's going on and memorize just enough symbol shuffling to pass your class without ever realizing that you are dealing with infinities 2 levels deeper than the infinity you think is so cool when pi does it. Pi is not special. Yeah, pi can be fun, and I'd never deny you your desserts, but maybe try some real food once in a while.